Well, aspiring gospel artist Letlhogonolo Moloi, known as Tlhoks, has had a dream of becoming a musician at a tender age. Years later, this young musician moved to Johannesburg to pursue his lifelong dream. While his new album, Ao Modimo, is currently out and features 10 tracks, his lyrics are a blend of his home language, Shona, as well as Setswana and Nyanja from Malawi. Well, Tlhoks joins us now in studio to tell us more about his music and his life. A very good morning to you and welcome to Morning Love.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, your album is out. It's such exciting news. It's titled Ao Modimo. Yeah. Won't you take us through the inspiration behind your album?
Okay, firstly, thank you so much for having me in the studio. I don't take this opportunity for granted. Thank you. Well, Letlhogonolo Moloi is an artist, a producer, is a musician. He's a giver. He's a child of God. I started singing from my early 15 with my grandmother at my village is my home. So well, with this album, I started coming to Joburg in 2011. That was my dream, to release an album 2011. But for some reasons, it just came out this year. I mean, God's things are quite different from our ways. Yes, so yeah, the album Ao Modimo is quite beautiful. It's awesome. I love this.
Now, you sing in a couple of languages. You're quite multilingual, yes. And you mostly deliver your music in vernacular. What would you say is the inspiration behind you delivering your message in the languages that you do? And do you find that it's effective?
Well, I would start by saying, music unites people, So the reason why I'm singing in different languages, my home language is actually Tswana. But the reason why I'm singing in different languages, I want it to be not to be my own thing. Like, it should be people's thing. You understand? So like I'm singing in Shona, which I learned from the other church in town. It's called Dominion Ministries. I also learned Nyanja, that is Malawian language. Yes. I learned it from my producer, Ngoni, and there's also some Nigerian touch in my album as well, where I featured the guy whom I want to give credit now is Prince Ogun.
So it's really just making music for the people. That's what it's
making music
about
for the people, absolutely. To heal people. People out there, they need healing. So we are here. I'm just a vessel that is sent by God to set the message out there.
Wow, fantastic. Speaking of that vessel, do you think doing gospel music was a choice for you, or do you think you were sort of led down this path? You are quite a young man. You could be singing gospel, guanto, or hip-hop, or any other genre of music, but you followed gospel. So do you think that this has been your ultimate calling?
Definitely. I would say definitely this is my calling. I encountered some time where I had to ask my God, what is my purpose in life? What am I here to do? What can I do? I can't just come here, be born, work upside down. So I left my job. I was working quite a beautiful job. Even my CEO, my previous CEO knows this, to follow my my calling, which is actually music, the gospel music.
And a calling you simply had to answer.
Basically, I had to answer this.
All right. Now, Tlhoks, you've performed with some of South Africa's most amazing gospel stars, including Dr. Tumi. For a young artist like yourself, who is relatively new in the music industry, what do you think that's meant to you? What has that meant to you, actually?
This means a lot to me, to be able to say that I once was on stage with these legends. It gives me an honor. I must say that it's a favor from God.
And you take it as a learning opportunity as well.
Yeah, it's a learning opportunity as well. I mean, I'm learning a lot of things from these people, these legends, the likes of Khoto Makalema. He's quite a good person indeed. Yeah.
And so for people who go out there and buy your album, Ao Modimo, what is at the core of your message? What would you like for people to walk away with from your music?
I would love people to understand that music is not just something for an ear. it's something that is meant for the heart.
And the soul.
You know, so when people buy my music out there on iTunes, on Google Plays, you know, they just need to, you know, understand that they are not just buying for the support of the music. You know, they need to be healed. They need to know much about what I have for them. You know,
it absolutely is food for the soul.
Yes, it's food for the soul.
All right. Well, let's speak about where people can go out and get your album.
Okay, at the moment, my album is not on the stores at the moment. It's not out in the stores.
Oh, in the stores.
But it's on iTunes, on Google Play, which is Play Store in most of our phones. And, you know, almost most of our digital platforms, this music is available. And
I'm pretty sure when people see you out there performing, they can maybe buy CDs directly from you.
Definitely, you know.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Fantastic, Tlhoks. Thank you so much, and we wish you all the best with your music going forward.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gospel artist Letlhogonolo Moloi speaking to us about his musical journey as well as the release of his latest album titled Ao Modimo. It is available on digital platforms. Stay tuned to Morning Live for more music later on in the program. Morena